Prince is checked in for McDaniel. Noel comes in for Edwards. And Mike Conley subbed in for Shake and Bake. And for the Suns, Landale's checked in. And Baisley subbed in for Durant. Minnesota on D. Baisley passes to Ross. To the inside, Payne. Good work defensively by Conley.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Outside Warren. Pass to Ross, the three. Rebound Minnesota.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota. But out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now, here's Warren. No points in the game yet for him. Passes to Landale. Shot to stop the run. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long. And by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Now here's Payne. Offered by Conley. Pass to Baisley. Out to Payne. There's the pass to Landale. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Warren. Phoenix, no good that time either. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. They lead by 7. Pass to Noel. Kicks to Conley. He dishes it to Prince. Anderson passes to Conley. Anderson in the post. And the Timberwolves take on 2 more.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Suns trail by 9. Payne in the post. Over by Conley. Payne's shot is good.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
In the first 2 minutes.
Pass to Noel. And here's Anderson. Timberwolves leading by 4. On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there at Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward. Well, Phoenix shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Paul outside, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Minnesota's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Anderson finds McDaniel. Edwards against Booker. Edwards passes to Reed. Back to Edwards, and stolen by Booker. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Here's Paul following the basket by DeAndre Ayton.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
Pass to Reed. Back to McDaniel. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McDaniel's got 6.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
And that one falls for Paul.
And the leadership Paul brings to this team is so incredibly important. His teammates really rally behind him.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. And so Paul nails both of them. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
The pass to Okogie. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Booker, good.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
Who's shake and bake. Defended by Booker. Shake and bake, no good. For 3, Okogie. It's hauled in by Edwards.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
To the middle. Here's shake and bake. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Suns trail by 5. KD passes to Booker. Down low. Here's Paul. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 3 assists tonight. That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Here's shake and bake. 10 points for him. From 15 feet away, and Paul pulls it down. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. Shot's good by Durant. And now just a 1-point Timberwolves lead.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
Here's shake and bake, and again it's Minnesota. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Paul, shoots from 12, and Durant gets it to go. The assist by Paul. Durant's got 4 this quarter.
It just looks too easy. Durant with the skill and height to get anything he wants from the mid-range.
Here's shake and bake, defended by Paul. Shake and bake, no good. The Suns have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Durant finds Booker. For 3, Okogie. Shake and bake, grabs the miss. Minnesota's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Shake and bake, no good. Suns trailing. Booker with no one around, and no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Outside Edwards.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Okogie. Edwards defending. To the inside. Paul with the bucket. 14 points for Chris Paul.
And the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Well, when KD asked out, he knew the Nets would get a king's ransom. Perhaps the biggest star trade we've seen in decades. But with KD on this team, they are right in the thick of it as far as contending.
For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Well, Phoenix shooting and feeling it offensively in the second quarter. They're shooting 60%. Ayton throws it down.
Smart dish by Durant, giving it away to a guy with a quality look.
It's tipped. Here we go, one-on-one. Okogie, the pass to Durant. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns. Here's shake and bake. 12 points for him. And that one, good. Shake and bake's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
To Okogie. Here's Paul. Durant trying to break free. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got the lead back up to 3 now for Phoenix. Here's shake and bake. 14 points for him. Doesn't go that time. Booker looking around. Passes it to Paul for 3. And no good that time. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for McDaniels. And it's Austin Rivers in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And a change for the Suns. Payne's checked in. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Reed. And it's Conley in for shake and bake. Ross is checked in for Phoenix. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game. Before it's happening, he is...
55 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
It's all about the vision he displayed. Great job getting others involved and piling up the assists.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Timberwolves lead by 1. From Target Center, back in a moment. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Towns is out there with Reed. And it's shake and bake in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Edwards passes to shake and bake. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Suns ball.
Suns trail by 4.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Back to Booker for the 3. Sinks the triple. Booker's got 8 points.
And these are the type of shots that are just so easy for Booker. These short corner triples, these right here, best shot in basketball.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Reed, and there's another one for the Timberwolves. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Pass to Durant. Plenty of space. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Edwards.
Oh, my goodness, man. And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And, guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game. Important point there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Suns trail by 3. Back to Paul. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. He's got 18.
Every team wishes they had a star like CP3 who provides whatever you need when you need it.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
And
That's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
And there's the pass to Okogie. Back to Paul. Ayton trying to break free. Paul with the bucket.
Assist goes to
20 points for Chris Paul.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Here's shake and bake. Defended by Paul. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. Here's Towns, and again it's Minnesota.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. They get to take on the Magic in Orlando after this one. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
So it's Phoenix now. It's a 3-point game. 9 feet out, and the Suns tack on 2 more. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's shake and bake, defended by Paul. Shake and bake, no good. Suns have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. For the lead, and Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by KD. Durant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Shake and bake. 16 points for him. Here's Edwards. Got it. Good job in the low post. Edwards got 9.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Ayton laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 11 points for DeAndre Ayton.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. Guys, we're not through 3/4 of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Timberwolves. Noel, he's checked in for Minnesota. That free throw good from Shake and Bake. The Suns have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Charity stripe shot. The shot's good. Booker's got the game tied up here for Phoenix.
Make no mistake, Devin Booker is a shooter. If he sees a chance, he is going to take it.
Here's Shake and Bake, defended by Paul. Fires from the wing. Rebound by the Suns. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. Okogie, the pass to KD. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Here's Shake and Bake. defended by Paul. Shake and bake, no good. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
And it doesn't even have to be an accurate pass. With Durant's length, you can just throw it up and you know this guy will get it.
Pass to Noel. To the middle, just fine on the clock. And Edwards with the stop.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
To the wing right side. Booker draws the double. KD finds 8. Reed with the rebound. Reeves got his 6th rebound on the night. There's Shake and Bake, defended by Paul. Shake and Bake, shot is good. Now Paul, 24 points for him. Booker outside. Inside. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Booker. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Time to get up and make some noise for your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Shake and Bake.
Kyle Anderson.
Timberwolves trail. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Top of the key, Booker. Passes it to Okogie. Shot clock at 6. Suns leading by 7. On the court for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. Here's Paul. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. To the paint. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And the way Towns makes scoring look effortless, it's what makes him one of the game's best players.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And the rejection by Towns. Pass to Booker. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns. And the technical free throw is good.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
Booker outside. Looks for Paul. Hits it to him. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 5 assists in the game. Timberwolves trail by 8. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Shake and Bake. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Paul against Edwards. Paul dishes to Durant. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Edwards passes to Shaken. The 17-footer. No good on that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. Okogie for three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Anderson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The pass to McDaniels. Here's Shake and Bake. Defended by Durant. Shake and Bake. And it's Durant with the rebound. Suns leading by 6. Here's Booker. Phoenix no good that time either. Edwards against Booker. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's McDaniels. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Ayton.
Second team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Jaden.
First free throw is good. Minnesota making a switch. Reed's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And Shake and Bake picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Timeout call. The Suns.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Ready to move? Here are your Minnesota Timberwolves Dancers.
Now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And Ayton throws it down.
Assisted by
A strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
And taken away by Paul. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Booker the pass to Okogie. Comes up empty down low.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
How about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Booker against Edwards. Ayton the pass to KD. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Edwards, that's good.
This is his 2nd three this evening. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Booker outside. Back the ball. Ayton trying to break free.
Chris Paul.
Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Here's shake and bake, defended by Paul. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And Phoenix has possession. The Suns leading. And that one drops for him. Paul's got 14 points now in the second half.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And that one, good.
And one of the offensive forces in the league. When Towns wants to score, it is really hard to keep him from his spots.
Pass to Okogie. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Over in the corner, Paul. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 7 rebounds in the game. Edwards passes to Shaken. Back to Edwards. Over Booker. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
What they're looking for from Edwards, scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
Booker finds Paul, jacks up a 3, rebounded by the Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Edwards, good, and the assist goes to Towns. Now it's a 3-point Minnesota lead.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Paul passes to Okogie. Count the basket and the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Now Anderson is checked in for Minnesota. You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a hack-a-ball strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career.
Shake and bake. The shot, no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Durant, wide open, he fires. A three-pointer off the mark.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Towns up top.
And it's the size and mobility of Towns that makes it so hard to deal with, especially when he's looking to score.
At the line for Minnesota, Paul.